If you're watching this, there's a pretty good chance your Amazon seller account just got suspended, or maybe you're dealing with some other nightmare from Amazon seller support. Maybe you're already deep in that rabbit hole, sending appeal after appeal, getting nothing back. Or worse, those copy-paste rejection emails that don't even match what you submitted. Yeah, I've been there. And let me tell you something that nobody really wants to admit out loud. Amazon's seller support system? It's broken. Completely, utterly broken. All those appeals, they're not being reviewed by actual Amazon US-based teams. They're being outsourced, mostly to support centers in India and the Philippines. You're not dealing with the Amazon seller performance team in Seattle. You're dealing with underpaid, overworked call center staff. Overseas, many of whom get maybe a week of training and a flowchart. Seriously, a flowchart. These people, who have probably never sold a single thing on Amazon, are in charge of deciding whether your business lives or dies. And they don't even understand the context of most appeals. You could write a beautiful plan of action. You could follow every best practice. You could upload perfect documentation, real invoices, branded packing slips, a detailed explanation of your root cause and preventive measures. And it won't matter, because the person reviewing your appeal might not even read past the first sentence. Or worse, they're trained to spot keywords and reject if it matches previous cases. That's not support. That's a conveyor belt. That's corporate negligence. It's a system that's literally set up to not help you. Why? Because Amazon doesn't care. I know that sounds harsh, but it's the truth. They've built a system where it's easier to shut you down than to help you fix a problem, where the first response is rejection, where genuine sellers get lumped in with counterfeiters and dropshippers because a bot flagged one ASIN. And no matter how real your documents are, they'll still hit you with the dreaded, "Your account remains deactivated due to inauthentic products." Or, "We could not verify your invoices." Like, are you kidding me? What more do you need? I've had sellers show me their appeal history. 10 appeals. 20. Some people wait 6 months, sending dozens of requests, getting the same copy-paste message every single time. "We cannot provide further information. Your selling rights have been revoked. Your account is under investigation." That's not due process. That's stonewalling. And again, it's not because your case is hopeless. It's because no one with the authority to help is actually reading your appeal. Let me say that again. Nobody with actual decision-making power is reading your appeals. You're stuck in an outsourced appeal loop with poorly trained agents working off a script, scared to make the wrong call, and measured by how fast they close tickets, not whether they solve them. And here's the kicker. Even if you fix the problem, they don't care. You could completely revamp your listings. You could rewrite your entire supply chain SOP. You could show receipts from a verified Amazon distributor. Still rejected, because once you're flagged, once your seller account is marked as suspended for inauthentic or policy violation, getting out of that bucket is like climbing out of a black hole. They don't even look at your new evidence. It's just rubber stamp rejection. So what can you do? Honestly, you have to start thinking differently. Because the regular appeal path, the submit an appeal button in Seller Central, that's a dead end. You need escalation. You need to craft a human appeal, one that doesn't sound like it came from ChatGPT or a Fiverr freelancer. You need to sound real, frustrated, human, personal, and most importantly, specific. Amazon has systems in place now to detect AI-written appeals. Yeah, seriously, that's why you have to customize everything. Tailor your plan of action to your case. Show real remorse, explain the misunderstanding, own any minor mistakes. And for the love of God, don't submit the same appeal twice. Every single submission needs to be slightly different, or the system flags you as spammy. But even then, it might not be enough. Because the real power isn't in Seller Central. It's in escalation. Executive escalations. You have to go around the broken support system, because going through it is like yelling into a void. And that sucks, because it shouldn't be this way. If I'm running a legit business, paying Amazon 15% of every sale, paying storage fees, FBA fees, advertising fees, I deserve real support. I deserve a real human to review my reinstatement request. I deserve to be treated like a partner, not like a criminal. But right now, Amazon treats its third-party sellers like liabilities. You make them a mistake, you're gone. No explanation, no education, no second chance. And all the emails you send? They go to some overworked agent in a call center 8,000 miles away who's handling 300 tickets a day and just wants to hit their quota. You think they have time to understand your business, your appeal, your documentation? They don't. And that's the tragedy, because for us, this isn't just an account. This is our livelihood. This is our mortgage, our kids' school tuition, our dream. And for them, it's just another case number, another seller account blocked, another generic reply, "Thank you for your submission. Unfortunately, we are unable to reinstate your account at this time." You know what that really means? It means we didn't read it. We don't care. You're not worth our time. And that hurts. So yeah, I'm angry. I'm exhausted. All because some outsourced support agent flagged the wrong document or didn't understand the invoice format or misread a product title. That's the system. That's the game. And unless you learn to fight it, smart, strategic, human, you're going to get chewed up and spit out like so many others. So please, if you're watching this, take this seriously. And if you can, escalate. Don't get stuck in the loop. Because trust me, waiting around for Amazon's support team in India or the Philippines to solve your problem, that's like waiting for rain in the desert. You'll get thirsty, you'll get sunburned, and eventually you'll realize the clouds were never coming. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to grab your free appeal letter template. Just make sure to customize it to fit your specific situation. If your initial appeal doesn't work, escalate it so it actually gets reviewed in the US, not just by someone overseas in India or the Philippines. And hey, if your case is more complicated, it might be worth getting some professional help. I've dropped a link for that down in the description.